Welcome back, everyone. Perfect Friday interview. Something that you're all going to want to do this weekend, right?
Yes, absolutely.
I hope so. Joining me today is Rebecca Mullins. Rebecca has a very fascinating title, Environmental Educator for Moreau Lake State Park.
Yes, absolutely.
Wow, that's quite a title.
It is.
What does that title mean?
I teach environmental education classes at Moreau Lake. I also lead the hikes and, work with the field trips and the children that come to the facility.
So you're actually doing something worthwhile with your life here, it sounds like.
I wasn't sure I was going to get a job in my college degree, but it all worked out.
Oh, God. First, I commend you on that. It's so wonderful that you pursued your dream like that. Hey, let's start just back. Everybody knows about the park, but maybe they don't. Where is it? What is it? How big is it?
Okay, it's you just get off of exit 17 on the Northway. You'll see a ton of signs. We are a 4,200-acre park.
Wow.
Yeah, we're really big. We have over 25 miles of hiking trails. We also have a beach for swimming in the summer. Mm-hmm. Obviously, there's a lake. There's also a back pond area that you can hike at. And we also have a beautiful nature center that we've been working over the past few years to really get up to date and get really amazing facility for the kids and patrons, everyone to come visit.
Hence the reason we have something for you to do this weekend. I was telling Rebecca before we went on air that we shot a commercial up there in the park, and I was stunned that it was this beautiful park so close to Glens Falls, South Glens Falls, Wilton, and to Saratoga, yet it was tucked away in there. It was just like, wow, it's almost like a secret, a 4,200-acre secret.
Yeah, it really is. I can't tell you how many people I talk to who have no idea where it is. Mm-hmm. They always think I work at Mirror Lake, but it is Moreau Lake, and it's amazing. I grew up here, and I didn't always know that it was there.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what, Rebecca? I want to talk about the Nature Center.
Okay.
Because the Nature Center is this amazing place that you tell us. What can you expect if you go to the Nature Center?
Okay. If you come to the Nature Center, you can expect there's one large room with a bunch of taxidermied animals. We have all animals from New York State. Right. So we do keep things native as much as possible in both of our rooms. We have a second room that is live animals. So we have fish tanks, turtle tanks. We have 2 resident turtles that we've adopted that are non-releasable. Mm-hmm. We have some native snakes that I do education with, which is really fantastic. Mm-hmm. So we have 2 different rooms. One is kind of a no-touch, really observe and learn, and we do classes in there. And then we also have the tanks, which are more interactive, and kids love to see the baby turtles and the big turtles, and yeah.
So when you say that they can't be released in the wild, they almost become artists in residence, right?
Yeah, they have. We have Daryl, who is our box turtle, and he can't hibernate or fend for himself, so he's my pal. I take good care of him.
Oh, I love it. And I guess they can't be released in the wild because you've had them either because they were hurt and they recovered through your programs, but also the fact that they might have been just babies and they're just not accustomed to fending for themselves.
Yeah,
right?
It's actually some animals get taken out of the wild by loving patrons who just want to take care of something, but it's actually really tough on the animal. So one of our turtles, that's why he can't be released. Someone took him in, kept him for 7 years, and then didn't want him because turtles aren't the best pets, and so now we have him.
They don't roll over and
they don't sit, they don't do anything, they don't fetch
they've only been around for a billion years or something, right?
They just swim, eat, and need a clean cage. That's about all they do.
Very nice. You've got a couple of snakes. You know what I love is that all of the animals represented are indigenous to New York State. Mm-hmm. So, they're the kinds of encounters that we could have, any of us, walking in fields or, in the woods or whatever. You mentioned something about one of the snakes that I thought was pretty fascinating. A hognose snake?
Yeah.
Tell us about this.
It's the eastern hognose snake. Many people don't know that we even have them. In the past, people have confused them with a puff adder, which might be a name people would recognize, but we don't have any adders in New York State. This snake is fantastic. It is such an actor or actress. They are non-venomous and they're non-aggressive, but if you stumble upon them and you scare them, they react and they will puff up their neck. They act like a cobra. They will actually come up and do this huge dance. They hiss at you. If you continue to be disrespectful, they will headbutt you with their mouth closed, which is it's very startling. I love snakes and I get startled. And then their last line of defense is that they will actually roll over and play dead. So animals don't want to eat something that's dead and stinky, so sometimes they will also defecate just to seal the deal that they're not going to be eaten. But if you do get a chance to see one of them, they're just amazing.
It sounds like some of the people here at Look TV.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah.
Hey, so over the weekend, a wonderful thing for the family, right? Because you've got outdoor activities.
Yes.
Let's just list those. Snowshoeing.
So we have snowshoeing, cross-country skiing. We have anytime you want to come hiking or walking. We also have ice fishing, which is, I think, the event you're going to touch on.
That's right.
But we also, if you don't have snowshoes and you want to try them, we do beginner snowshoe classes, and we also rent snowshoes at the park.
Right. At the park, the terrain is very, very accommodating for anybody who is looking to do cross-country skiing. Nice, sort of level, few hills. It's a great place to cross-country. And snowshoeing, of course. And you can, if you don't have snowshoes, you can rent them right there.
Yep.
Some of the educational classes that you're involved with, the one this weekend is sold out. It was a beginner for snowshoe, right?
No, this weekend is the ice fishing clinic for children.
Oh, okay, got
yeah,
it.
that's tomorrow, and that is sold out. It has been for, ever since I put the press release out. And then next week we have a class that's still open on Tuesday that is a beginner snowshoe where you'd meet with me. We talk about snowshoeing, the history of snowshoeing, and then we get out and actually snowshoe in this amazing snow that we finally have here.
I know, and the weather is fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, okay, today is Friday. That makes tomorrow Saturday. You've got the whole weekend. Bring the kids up. And I tell you, there's a kid in all of us that would love to be able to go one-on-one and see firsthand what some of the nature, some of the turtles, some of the snakes are. Fascinating animals that are right, indigenous to New York, that are right here. Learn something, go to the nature center, take a run with some cross-country skis, go snowshoeing, go ice fishing.
Yeah.
Well, this is awful North Country, don't you think?
And I have the best job, so I get to do it all for work.
You sure do. Well, Rebecca, thanks very much for coming in.
Thank you.
And we'll see you. That older kid with the beard who's going to be ice fishing, you'll know who that
I'll
is.
find you,
You'll find
yeah.
it. That's great. Rebecca Williams again, Mullins, by the way, environmental educator for Moreau Lake State Park.
Yep.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
To see this interview again, head to our website, looktvonline.com.